sight, she went past. Wicker trading from Richburg to Kingsthorpe. Inward bound to the Medway is the Humber Transporter. Alongside Sheerness is the Atlantic Universal, Colombian, Sri Lankan registered reefer, and the Winter Star. Inward bound to the Medway is the 77,000 ton bulk carrier Yeoman Brook. Another full cargo of Scottish stone, and we'll get a bit closer in a minute. We're bound to the Medway is the Livorno Bridge. Railroad, just over nearly 4,000 tons. Gross. There we are, Livorno Bridge. Well, bound in the Medway is the Viola Gortham. 18,500 gross. About 5 years old now, sister ship to the ill-fated Vinca. It's now evening, and we're back in the Medway, having been out on the Sea Reach alongside Foster Yeoman Terminal. Where the Medway is our old friend the Yeoman Rose. Next one up is a very nice cabin cruiser, which is going to be lifted on to the Red Sea Entrust, Red Sea Entrust, Hong Kong registered container liner, and then further up another container ship. We'll see as we go past. nice lit up shot of Thames Port as it stands now. This Red Sea Entrust is one of the veritable oldies of the container ship, built 67, 21,000 gross. And here we go, the Ville de Provence, a more modern vessel built in 1990 and 18,000 gross. Well, good morning. It's now Friday morning, and we ended last night with shots of this ship and another one alongside Thames Port at night. We've always been very lucky, and Red Sea Entrust is still in. She was due to sail at 3 o'clock this morning, but obviously that's been put back. The boats which we saw are now on board, obviously bound for some shake or another out in the Red Sea. I don't know whether you can make the flag hoist out, but starting from the top, it's the red ensign, followed by the flag of Hong Kong, followed by the Union Jack. Very patriotic. That was the boat that was in the water last night, that one there. Oh well, finally outward bound now, Red Sea Entrust, and come away from Thames Port, now proceeding outward bound.
Ready for you, mate.
Delivering the bulk cellulose. And rather a nice picture in the sunshine. It's lovely and warm. Just inside there's another one as well, which is the Portland. There we are, the Portland of Grimsby. Unusual one. Must be an X name in that somewhere, but I'm not quite sure what it is. Loading steel rods. Fortunately, she's sat alongside the wall at the moment. Well, we think it's ex-Everard. Certainly ends in OMY, in ITY, and now owned by Tor. It's not really a replacement for the Olau boats. It's the next best thing. The Al Hussein 1600 ton Ro-Ro, running freight over from the Medway to Blissingen. Well, anchored in the Little Nor is our old friend, the Yorn Didi. Seen it before about 2 years ago, I think it was. gross, about 2450 deadweight. That's the Yawn Dealy. Here we are, running down on Thamesport. Quick 117,000 tonne of shipping here. Just on the bulk terminal here is the Wanny Swan. Next one up is the Ever Gleeful. And then finally at the far end is the Nuremberg Express. So we'll start with the Wanny Swan. Owned but Panamanian flagged. 23,700 deadweight. 13,500 gross. Part of the Clavanus Empire. Been in here before. Nice little geared bulker. Is the Ever Gleeful. She's coming off later on today, so we'll do some shots of her underway. 43,000 gross and 50,000 deadweight. One of the stretched evergreens. And last in the pack is the 1978 built Nuremberg Express. Slightly differing sizes. This one 39,000 gross and just over 40,000 deadweight. German owned. It's the Nuremberg Express. Complete map band of evergreen boxes on board. That's the Gleeful. To the Medway is the Grovedale H. Nice little bunkering tanker. Seen it before a few times. The Ever Gleeful. Saw her earlier on Thamesport. She's now in the Medway Channel outwards, proceeding to Rotterdam.
Just east of Southend clear. I wonder if you could ask the Southend Coast Guard to keep his eye out there. There's a couple of bathers there.
Here we are then, the Ever Gleeful.
Midway, also Midway, really.
One of the Taiwanese class, all of course Taiwanese owned, but some are Panamanian flagged. This one is a genuine Taiwanese flag. Fully laden evergreen containers, plus a few others for good measure. Built 1988, 46,500 gross, 53,700 deadweight. Vessel bound with a draft 9.1, bound Rotterdam. This is one of the stretched Ever Gs. Given their proper title, they're Ever GXs. And there we are, that's our 6th evergreen liner, and we haven't doubled up once. Well, after a fairly eventful run into Garrison, we're back at Sheerness, and we've got the reefer Aconcagua, 7,000 tons deadweight, 9,000 odd gross. Panamanian flag. That's us coming down the Swale now. There's Kingsbury Bridge, and the last thing that we see is Ridham Dock, and there in Ridham Dock is the return of an old friend, the City of London. As you may or may not know, she went out to Hong Kong as part of the new airport construction. And due to some problems with the Chinese, they got her back tout sweet. So she's back, and back working with the Westminster. And here she is in Ridham, discharging, and she'll be out on tonight's tide. Well, by creeping round the corner, we get the Hoop Plover as well. Isn't that just amazing what happens? There's the Hoop Plover. And there's the City of London. There's the extra little bit on the bow of the London for the suction work, pumping ashore. We're bound now for the Medway. Here's the Euromantic. Saw the Magic earlier.
You thought it was going to be like 1930.
Get some more shots of the
I said give you the wrong information.
Medway channel from Sheerness. This is the little car carrier Indianapolis. Norwegian flag, part of the UECC group. Oh, good morning once more. It's now Friday the 11th, and on Thamesport we have the Inkadidi feeder vessel, built 92, 3,000 gross, 5,000 deadweight. And further up on Thamesport we've got the Vilda Gemina, much larger one, mainline vessel. Built 95, 37,000 gross and 45,000 dead weight. Down on Thamesport, builder Jamina, 1995 built container vessel. Okay, gonna have a look at some new tags now. This is VI Towage, River Medway. Obviously Alan Bennett's seriously involved in it. This is the Culex, or Culex, all registered Rotterdam, all flying the English, Rochester. All flying the British flag. That's the first of their tags. Going to have a look at the other two which came up from Portugal. Don't know anything about this one. Don't know where this one came from.
Yeah, well, one of them. This is one of them from Portugal.
Oh, this is one of the Portuguese ones, is it?
Yeah, the other one's the cover.
Oh, right. Well, this is one from Portugal. So this one came into Dover, about 2 months ago. On its way up. Right, and then the other one that came up with her, with the Culex, is now called the Wasp. And this is her with the Sea Challenge laying alongside it. This one is a tractor, whereas the other one was more conventional screw type technology. Take our lead. We've got the Sea Challenge laying along